Yes! I know I'm late, but you know, better later than never. The official cover art for the novel Assassin's Creed The Ming Storm and Assassin's Creed Story has been revealed with a synopsis, which I have all linked in the description down below if you want to check it out yourself. I remind you this synopsis might not be entirely accurate, so take this with a grain of salt. During the Ming Dynasty in the 1600 years, the Eight Tigers, the Yungan group of the eastern branch of the Knights Templars, won the Emperor's favor with a dog and horse, singing and dancing, fighting with strict punishment and law under the authority of the authorities. At that time, the leader Zheng Yong set up the Great Rights Controversy when the emperor died, giving a fatal blow to the enemy, the Central Plains Brotherhood. Suddenly, the Central Plains Brotherhood was overturned and thousands of years of inheritance were in jeopardy, and Zheng Yong secretly arranged to set up a conspiracy to seize the world. Among the catastrophe, the assassin Shao escaped death by an hair's breadth. She took up the secret mission to go to the European mainland and studied under the legendary master assassin Ezio, leading a pious life with concentration and waiting for the opportunity to act. The story of Shao Yun begins on the road of vengeance. Who is the true leader of the Central Plains Brotherhood? Can Shao Yun kill the Eight Tigers with her own strength? Where will the fate of the Ming Dynasty end up? This chess game involving the world has already tipped the scales and will sway old haters of the Brotherhood and the Knights Templars. So this might just be a novelization on Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. And so far we know right now, the novel might only be available to the Chinese market. I'm not the biggest fan of Chronicles myself, and I'm not happy on how they portrayed Shao Yun as an emotionless robot. But I'm still a fan of her character nonetheless, and I see a lot of potential with her. She's one of the few known Chinese assassins amongst the fanbase. She traveled over the world to meet the legendary mentor Ezio Auditore da Firenze, fought by his side, got her hands on a precursor artifact, and returned to China as one of the last living members of her brotherhood, taking on the Templars there. Even her background story is interesting, but personally I would have a novel that tells the story of Shao Yun's birth until the day she dies. You know, an entire life story written down on paper. Or maybe even a novel trilogy that takes place after the events of Chronicles, describing her life and the many adventures she had and how she became a mother. We know that she got a descendant in the modern era to the movie, and she even had her own little story in the official movie novelization. I wouldn't even mind a CGI or a 2D animated movie where she has a major role in, or just give her own small comic book series, or better yet a linear story driven game. It doesn't have to be big. If the novel gets translated to English, I wouldn't mind to read it for you guys. I hope you have a fun day or night wherever you are.
What do you see when you look